Joined now by the head coach of the Mavericks, Mike Hastings. Your thoughts on tonight's game?
Hard fought as it always is against BG. Thankful we killed some penalties tonight. We had some issues that were a little bit self-inflicted, but I liked how we stuck with it. Giving up a shorthanded goal and being down 2-1. Thought the guys stayed after it, and I think it was a really good game for some of our young D-core. I thought they stepped up. It's the first time we've played 6 defensemen instead of 7. And you know what? I think seeing Cade Borchardt on the score sheet, seeing Brendan Furry get his second one, and then a couple of newbies with Mason Wheeler again getting on. And I think Adam Isley is going to be able to play a lot of hockey for us down the road. I was really happy for him to see him be rewarded. So it's a big win for us. It gives us an opportunity to take a deep breath and get some rest on Sunday and then get ready for St. Thomas.
You alluded to it a little bit, but I thought after the shorthanded goal, your senior leaders, I just thought were there. I really thought Furry in the second was great. Cade, I thought all night brought it. Morton gets the game-winning goal. Talk about those leaders and the impact they made.
Well, you just said it in the list that you brought up there. For me, I think a really big turning point. Our power play hadn't had a lot of a positive impact on the game for the opportunities that we had. We had a couple looks, but not anything I think really threatening. And for Mo to come out and get us a goal, a power play goal in the first 7 seconds of the third, get the crowd into it. You need guys to step up like that at this time. And then as we went on and took the penalties that we took, I thought our penalty killers really did a good job of stepping up. And you're talking about a lot of those same guys. So we're going to need that moving forward as some of the young guys are starting to get their feet underneath them.
Coach, you knew heading into this matchup this weekend that it'd be a grind, it'd be a tough battle against a conference opponent. How would you say your team was able to regroup and refocus heading into tonight's game after a close overtime battle last night?
I liked the reaction. I mean, the energy today was good when we had our pregame meeting, and I thought the guys did a good job of just resetting and getting back after it. We're still trying to string games together where we get the first goal. Tonight we did that. So we're making some progress. I thought the guys did a good job, and I want to credit our leadership group.
You talked about the penalty kill, especially those last half of that third period. You're probably like six straight minutes of PK time. I know the guys must have been pretty gassed after that, but that was a pretty heroic effort by them to keep Bowling Green off the scoreboard, and they didn't really. I don't think they had very much of any offensive zone time. Nothing. Weren't able to get set up. Just maybe ask you about what you told the guys there about that.
You know what? There were a couple of situations I thought they might go to video to look to see was it more than a 2. And if you look at the group of guys that we have there with Wasilje and Grohl, and with Pav's usually in that second unit, but he's in the box. So he's out of that mix. And to have Furry, Souter, and Borchardt, we had to roll through those guys consistently for those 6 minutes, and then the defensive core. Like you said, I like your word. It was heroic. I thought the guys stepped up when we really needed them to. And, with last night's game getting away from us having a 2-0 lead, I think that's important for our growth, so that we can show that we can maintain that even when some bad things happen.
I was just going to ask you about managing a lead, and you just kind of alluded to that. But did you feel like there was improvement from last night to tonight in the way the guys managed the game once you got that lead back at 3-2? In terms of, I guess, other than the penalties.
Those penalties,
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think we're playing with. Honestly, I think you're playing with fire a bit. I liked how they reacted to that, but we've got to be. I think we've got to make sure we take care of what's going on right now with over the weekend. One thing that we will adjust on the negative, which we need to learn from, is just the amount of penalties we took in the third period in the last 10 minutes both nights.
Yeah, one more question.
I thought Luke Wilson, you talked about him, I thought Luke Wilson played a really good game tonight. What did you see from him?
it wouldn't shock me if he's waiting for me out here saying, "Why didn't you give me some more ice?" So, yeah, I agree with you. And hopefully he can put together a good week and have an opportunity to be back in the line. Because I thought he played with confidence. And that for a young guy, you can't go to Walgreens and pick that bottle up. They've got to go and they've got to go through it. And to me, tonight, two guys, you see Wilson and you see Isley, really showed hopefully just a little flash of what they'll be for us down the road.